Hey guys, I'm Kid Mole, and I review movie history to prepare you for your movie future. I know it's been a while since I've been here, and I'm so happy to be back. The holidays were great. I hope you guys' holidays were great. I've been doing a lot of catching up, but today I will be reviewing Netflix's The Witcher. Now, The Witcher is also based off of a best-selling book series and a video game series. Me, I'm a total virgin to The Witcher. I have not played the video games. I played part of the third one, and I haven't read the books. So, going into this, I have a total unbiased, untainted point of view going into this. I can judge this strictly as a show without any preconceived notions of what should be expected from the show. I can judge it strictly as a show. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, then please stick around, and I would enjoy your views, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys all so much. So, first thing about The Witcher is it's only on Netflix, and it's only 8 episodes long. I actually really like The Witcher. First, though, I'm going to point out the things I like. Henry Cavill as Geralt of Rivia. Wow, that dude can play one intimidating SOB. I mean, I swear, I didn't see, you mean, you put him next to his performance in Man of Steel, and then his performance in The Witcher, and you could almost swear it was two totally different actors. This guy is very groaning, he seems weathered, he's tough, you know, he's very brooding, he's always mad. And Superman's always, you know, this smiling, happy, full of love, giving people hope. And it is just so polar opposite, so black and white difference that it's uncanny to see. And honestly, Henry Cavill pulls it off 100%. I think he was the perfect pick for Geralt, and he is not the only highlight of this show. This show has so many cool monsters for you to see. It's kind of what I'm going to use to replace the gap that, well, the stab in the back that Game of Thrones left. I love fantasy, and this seems to fill that void in my heart that Game of Thrones seemed to have left. Now, there are I would say an overall of 4 kind of main characters. Geralt of Rivia being one of them, being, of course, The Witcher. Another highlight of the show is Yennefer, Anya Charlotta. She might be Italian, and I'm sorry if I am pronouncing that wrong. Her performance in the show was amazing. She plays a character named Yennefer who is training to be a mage, and her story arc is by far one of the darkest and most scheming. It's the closest to Game of Thrones in the show I can actually pull out, is because it is that very political rise to power kind of theme that Game of Thrones really had, and Anya really pulls it off. I thought she was great as Yennefer. Yennefer is a great character, and a lot of the time when she was on screen, that's when I was zoned in the most. Either her or Geralt. There is a third character, a 12 or 11-year-old girl, and she's 18, and her name is Freya Allan, and she plays a character named Cirilla. She is, I guess, the MacGuffin of the show, the character that Geralt is trying to go after. This is only an 8-episode season, so it's really hard to talk about this character and not give spoilers. So I'm going to stay as far away from spoilers as possible, but this girl pulls a lot of the weight of the show. I would say her and Geralt are probably the 2 main protagonists of the show. Yennefer is definitely there too. She's like right there, but I'm pretty sure, at least for me, Cirilla and Geralt kind of seem to share the spotlight. It was this first season seemed to be their story of meeting, and the girl pulls it off beautifully. This show has actually inspired me to go and read the books, and I want to play the games now. That's how good I think this show is. I wish there was more than 8 episodes. Another character I liked is played by someone named Joey, or it's Joey or Jason Batesy, I think. It's spelled like Batsy, only Batesy. And he plays a character named Jaskier. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And he is basically, I guess what you would call back then a kind of like a fool. You know, they entertain royalty and stuff. And his role in the show is kind of the sidekick to Geralt, and the guy is hilarious. And I encourage all of you to look up the song, even if you haven't seen the show. Toss a coin to the Witcher. It is a good song. I mean, the second I heard it, I instantly went up to YouTube and started listening to it, and I could not stop ever since. It is a good song, and it's about his and Geralt's first mission together. So he basically follows Geralt trying to get inspiration for songs, and every time he always changes something, and it irritates Geralt. And it's a really cool dynamic. I loved it because Geralt is this very emotionless, kind of stubborn, brooding guy, and Jaskier is this very upbeat, happy, always kind of, no, you're my best pal kind of friend, dude, you know, and very musical, and that really gets on Geralt's nerves, so it leads for some very comical moments. And I love him as a character, and I think the actor who plays him has a great career ahead of him. There's not too much I can say about the show, like I said, because it is an 8-episode season, and there's only one season right now. That's all I can really say about the show, but there are a few things I want to address regarding the show. One, I understand that a lot of critics have been giving the show like a solid F, so I imagine its tomato meter on Rotten Tomatoes is fairly low, but I would like to let everyone know that there was a scandal that happened with the critics. Some of them claimed that they had seen it and just kind of gave it an F. So do not go by the Rotten Tomatoes score. I say that about any movie anyways. Don't trust the Rotten Tomatoes score. If any of you guys know how it works, you know not to trust it. All especially is sad that the critics decided to pull a scandal like that, because this show is worth watching. I definitely recommend it. So get on Netflix, watch it. It's only 8 episodes long, and it is definitely worth the watch, guys. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. I will be seeing Star Wars Rise of Skywalker, so be watching for my review of that coming up very soon. But for now, I am Etienne Mole, and I review movie history to prepare you for your movie future. Happy holidays, guys. I'll see you guys next time. And I would give The Witcher a total and absolute knockout.